Better now than later. I guess that's just how it is for a finals night. Sean Green, Will Stewart, we'll go back over our little recap here as these players warm up here. We're ready. Division 2 finals. Sean, what do you say?
Yeah, I'm excited, buddy. It's going to be great. Anything's going to happen that can happen. They both have beat each other 9-6, so who knows, right? I can tell you this: the crowd right before this moment was even bigger than it was last week for James. I see Sierra sitting there in the background. Don Kirby was warming him up. Ed Baker was warming him up earlier. Some of those really good shots in Indy, getting him going. So I know he's going to be on top of his game. I know he's not excited. There's Sierra smiling or waving in the background. And he's going to definitely play better than he shot last week. A 4.09 is what you had as his average, which is, of course, not how he plays. So he's going to want to pick that up. He knows that he can. No one's going to have any, knock on wood, medical issues at the bar tonight, hopefully. And he can just focus on the darts.
Yeah, I'm hoping so here as, well, you mentioned it, 4.09 last week. It really wasn't his best of averages. Going into last week, he had a 4.73 average.
Yeah.
And now he currently sits at 4.64, which is actually 0.01 off of Richard Sterbenz. So that's kind of a unique little number here. But you mentioned him previously, but we'll mention him again here. 49 marks, 113 7 marks, 126 5 marks, and 3 white horses for James Edwards, which is pretty impressive overall. He's currently in round number 7.
Yeah, and we got to say this, right? While James didn't play as well last week, Rich did. He took advantage of everything. He was just nice and steady. He didn't do anything crazy, but he played Rich Sterbenz darts, and if his opponent, like James, was not on, Rich is going to win that 99 times out of 100. And he proved it last week. So we'll see what happens this one. But guys, if you've never watched before, first of all, welcome to the CSC Challenger Series. Let's go over the format and specific rules. It is a double elimination style tournament. This is the very last match of Season 5, Division 1 or Division 2. The players will play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count-up to start the match. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. And if either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. This is the PPD player advantage rule. And if we go the distance,
we're going for speed.
Players will cork for start in the last leg decider. They both beat each other 9-6. I just see this one going the distance.
We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. I got a over-under for our 9 marks tonight, 12.5. That's what I got for you. We'll see if what the number is there. Let us know. Over-under for you folks. What do you got?
Well, interesting. If this does go to a last leg decider, Rich will have the advantage on the count-up for the start since he's going second. Yeah, chat. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. We're up to 242. I know that we had like a weird OBS issue at the very start of this. That's fine. You didn't want to see our faces anyway. Or my new streaming setup. Don't worry about that. First place. The winner tonight gets $2,500. The loser tonight gets $1,500. There's $1,000 difference in one match tonight. I love it.
A lot of change on the line, folks. Who's going to take the money? Is it going to be a double dip, or is it going to be James Edwards that can overcome last week and, win overall? And I'm going to tell you, I am ready for the interviews no matter what our scoreline is, as Brother James gave us a good one here.
Oh, yeah.
And he's starting us off with a good one.
Boom goes the dynamite. James Edwards out the gate with the 9. That's what I love to see.
Ooh, boy, Brother James came to play this evening, folks.
And that Boom Goes Dynamite was brought to you by Shure.
Sure. Microphones. The best microphones around.
Yeah, hopefully that was the best sounding Boom Goes Dynamite I've ever done. If not, it was not worth the price.
Sure, we'll send you the send me the check. Good.
Well, James closes the 19s, then shot at the 18s there on dart 3.
Oh my goodness.
Just so you know, Nick's going to have to adjust that camera from time to time just because
Keeps falling. See that? It
It's
keeps just like creeping.
yeah,
It's a
it's
creeper.
just yeah. Look at it falling. It's just
It's a
slowly
little
creeping
creeper.
down,
Motor
slowly
might be
but
giving out
surely.
on it. We might have to have somebody go duct tape this thing in the middle of this bad boy.
Don Kirby's an
Oh
electrician,
boy.
so oh.
Oh. I thought he was going to give us another one.
Hey Don, or all the other contractors, guys. It's a blue collar sport. All these guys are electricians. If anyone could just get up there and just
Just do
tape that
something.
bad boy.
Just do something.
It's just the board cam.
Put a stick in the middle of the thing or something. I don't know. Figure it out. Hey, look at this from James.
Yeah, James started out in fuego.
Proven last week is a fluke, or trying to prove it was a fluke. As well, off on that one, but still a handy 4 mark, to say the least, as he's off and running 5.5 here.
Yeah, it's a good start. It's a good tone setter overall. Rich again is going to be consistent. He averaged a 4.63 coming into last week. He's still averaging a 4.63. So that's impressive in its own right. As you see James just doing the very smart shot there, get rid of the 15s and point the 20s first. In control of this one just to make sure. As the 20 number starts to slip below the line there. Actually, that's fine where it is.
It's okay. As long as it stays right there, we're fine. It's going to be quite all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Everybody in the venue, stop moving.
I don't know if we mentioned it, but Richard Sterbenz, how about this? 4.63 for the average, 44.9 marks, 119.7 marks, 134.5 marks, and 3 white horses for him. So, that was last week's. My apologies. This week, he's now sitting at 49, 135, 154, and 3. So you can see the little jump there by accident.
Yeah, he shot well.
Yeah, he did shoot well.
Scuba Steve in the chat. What's up, brother? Lisa Tyler saying, sure, mics are always worth the price. Well, I hope so. I'm going to guess so far so good. We'll see what happens. James going to close us out. Yeah, he does it with a double on dart 3. 4.43 average in leg number 1 to a 3.83 from Rich. So a little bit of a slow start for Rich. That might have been because James started off with a 180. I'm going to guess that had something to do with it.
Yeah, but looking at last week, they're pretty much right around the same averages here, except flip-flopped. So Richard started with a 4.20, James with a 3.5 at 7 last week. So a little bit off, but they're a little bit higher this week. So we'll see. We'll see if they can kind of kick it in gear quickly.
Just a 2-mark start there for Rich. And for everyone that is watching along tonight, I'm from Indiana. I know James extremely well. It's hard not to, from time to time, find myself just actively rooting for him. I don't know Rich personally, but Nick does. And so it's one of those things where behind the scenes, he is doing the same things that I will be doing and saying on camera. So there is going to be no favorites tonight. You just won't be able to hear Rich's side. I'm just kidding.
We do wish we had that perspective, but maybe in time will tell if we can get these nice security cameras or these nice cameras around to everybody, so we can take a view and check out more matches, whether it be in the CSC Challenger Series, our new Women's Challenger Series.
Oh yeah.
Or how about our All-Star Triples or our PPD Nationals? We can't forget about those. Man, the fun never ends here with partners promoting darts. DartsTOC.com. Go check it out. Get involved today.
Yeah, I'm excited. Indy has always had a pretty big dart community. We're very blessed with blind draws and events, stuff like that on a daily basis. It's stupid how blessed we are. We're blessed with talent too. James, however, being the first person to compete in the CSC Challenger Series from Indiana has really opened up the door for other players in Indy who want to compete now. Guys like Lee Jones, guys like Trevor Sellers, who's a sponsored player of To The Point Streaming, are playing in elite leagues right this second just to qualify for CSC Challenger Series and Tournament of Champions and be in the running for all that. So there's going to be a a few more
Yeah.
indie people getting involved, and those guys are Division 1 level players. So I'm excited. Well, maybe Division 2 by the time Division 2 catches up. Eventually, there's just going to be no separation. But look at this from Rich, throwing a 5.20 with an 8 mark there to basically slam the door shut on James in leg number 2.
Yeah, fantastic leg for Richard as he finally is able to kind of just say, hey, I haven't gone nowhere. I'm right here. I'm here to play as well. For the one.
He wanted the second dart in there. 4.76. James only throws a 3.0, but again, that was a lot to do, I think, with the very last little bit.
Yeah. Hey, I will say, you talked about indie darts. This past weekend, I went to a Wichita function.
Yeah.
And we're far different than you guys. We're steel tip heavy, but we've been kind of lacking lately on the players and stuff. But how about this? We had 29 people out for a round robin qualifier.
Nice.
That is fantastic numbers. I was really, really thrilled to see that. I met Robert. I think his last name was Payne, out of Emporia, who tunes into our stream every once in a while too. He came down for that one, so it's just kind of cool to see that grow from the grassroots. And I think all these streams that we're seeing is doing justice and helping it out, including this CSC Challenger Series itself. So
yeah, we do all right.
We do all right.
But yeah, that's really cool to see. The best thing about darts is to see the game grow in areas where it's not necessarily a big thing. So to see something like that is really cool, and just adds a whole new level of excitement, because that just means more people are getting involved, more people are getting better than before, and I can't wait. Huge shout out to everyone tuning in from Florida, from Indiana, from Wisconsin. I know you guys are in the chat. Guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. Let us know who you have in this one. If you leave a comment in our chat, that'll automatically enter you into tonight's live stream giveaway brought to you by A2Zdarts.com, where they are giving away a $25 gift certificate to their website. All you have to do is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page. You'll be entered in for your chance to win. And the wait is finally over. The SHOT launch is here. Check out all the awesome new designs and dart ranges from SHOT, or you can shop the new Win More 2024 collection. Head on over to A-Z Darts to shop all the new products. Also, the A-Z Darts Black Friday weekly sales are here just in time for the holidays. Starting today until November 14th, enjoy new Black Friday savings from SHOT and Red Dragon. Just click the banner found on their homepage, A-Zdarts.com, and check back next week for new sales.
Tell you what, it was cool to check out that SHOT launch, see Stowe Bunce's barrels there, and they're reasonably priced barrel too. Go check those out. Good top of the line barrel for a good amount of money. That's not too hefty. Not too hefty. It's just priced right. So maybe you can afford that lunch the next day.
Oh, the Floridian tried to get a boom.
He tried to get one. It would have been really handy if he would have been able to do that. But James could possibly, not anymore. I think he's going to stay there now. He's going to have to.
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, my goodness. I figured he'd stay there, but he takes his chance and he hits it.
Bill Varmer in the chat. What's up, Bill? Alicia Wills saying, let's go, James. Jay Fouché, Rich 96. Justin Gates, Indiana. Madison, Wisconsin from Scuba Steve. Appleton, Wisconsin for Gary. A lot of Wisconsinites in the chat here. You love it. Artesia, California. How about that? I'm welcome for what?
No, I was just making a joke in the background here because of all the different people I got to see in Wisconsin this last weekend. It was crazy to see all you guys in person. And my God, do you guys ever not drink Spotted Cow or Busch Light?
No.
Duh.
Or Wisconsin.
What do you think this is, bud? Did you get any pie while you were there? Some cherry pie or apple pie? I should reiterate.
I did not get any pie. No. I did get a cheese pie or cheese fries, which was basically a cheese pie.
You mean cheese curds?
No, literally it was like a flatbread with like really thick cheese on top. Is what they gave me. I did also get cheese curds though.
Haven't you guys heard their new catchphrase over in Wisconsin?
What's that?
Booze goes the Wisconsinite.
Good stuff. Good stuff. How about this, James? Well, okay, things possibly interesting here
Possibly.
because, yeah, I mean, real interesting now because Richard is 4 away.
Now it's 4-2, which is how you just got to think of it now. 4 bowls to 2 bowls. He needs a double at some point. Not going to get it.
Oh, my goodness. That's unfortunate there. But hey, if you're James Edwards, you're getting another look here. Don't give him another look.
Man, to win a leg throwing a 3-2-2 is just like stealing one in an insane way. 3.21 is the final average there in that leg. Takes it down. 2-1 lead now for James. But Rich, last time he started going or went first, he dominated that leg.
Yep. Hey, folks, let's share this around. Let your friends know we're live for the final match of Season 5 here in the CSC Challenger Series.
Yeah. Guys, if you like us at all, this is your last time you're going to hear from us, except for this weekend, and probably next weekend, and whatever, for like a good month until the women's cricket singles or cricket series starts with the mixed doubles. I'm excited for it.
Ladies, don't forget, November 14th is the deadline to try to qualify for that WCS event. Get those points in, ladies. Let me tell you what, you don't want to miss out on this one. It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be special.
Interesting. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right, Brother James. Got to find something, and he's struggling just a little bit.
Yeah, against the throw, it's kind of just been a little bit slow starting against the throw. Again, no real harm done, but it could eventually come back to bite him. You don't want to be nice double there from Rich. I hate saying that out loud. But you don't want to struggle early on. It doesn't help to perform better later in the match. Which, when this is that type of format, that makes a difference. Tried to go for the 9 to close the 20s, take away the high ground. Did not quite pull it off. He has 69 points, though, to Rich's 40. The score is 2-1. James over Rich. Say what again, Mike? Something about hating doubles? I can just say that all day long.
Everybody's shooting at him these days, it seems like.
Did you see the question for you, bud? Did you see the boom jersey from MSPDA tourney in Hinckley, Minnesota a couple weekends ago?
I don't think it did.
Well, it was there, obviously.
Which one would that be? Would that be the Minnesotan jersey?
Glorious.
Man, those things are kind of taking off. It's crazy to see those out and about. A little catchphrase that you created, or some guy on ESPN actually created a long time ago, but you just stole.
Chirp, chirp. Ball State University grad for that one. Did you see James take out the 20s, get rid of that high ground? Throwing a better average, but behind, and that is because of the 20s that Rich had. Look at Rich, just goes right back over and gets rid of the 17s. My goodness. Textbook 8 mark from Rich.
Makes the smart move there. Attacks the 16s first.
James going right at the 15s.
That's smart.
And needed all of them.
You have to. That's the only way to attack that one. That was textbook from Richard last round, so we'll attack these 15s, well, right away.
Double?
Cover shot.
He tried the double, I'm sure.
I was thinking maybe cover shot there just in case, but he gives James Edward the hand here.
Well, this is a moment, isn't it?
It's a big moment. And if you're James Edwards, 3-1 or 2-2 here.
You just said 2-2. Another trip 15. He might still steal the 16s. Yeah, he looked at it. That's just the aggressive style of play that he has. Andy, we're doing well. Well, I'm doing well. Will is always struggling. Brad says he loves my boom jerseys with plural. Did you see the plural on that bad boy? I like Brad.
I love it.
Everybody
I
else
love
should
it.
be like Brad. Do what Brad does.
James attacking the bulls here has to.
Yeah, stays there for all three of them. A little bit interested to see if he was going to go
Yeah,
for the double
possibly try to
16 on their three.
close. Try to close. It may have been handy here because now, well, it doesn't matter. Richard's going to hit this pretty quickly. Or maybe.
It's about as handy as Tyler's left hand.
Why'd you got to do that, my guy? That's just cruel.
He's not even here. That's the best part.
That's so cruel.
For those of you that want to understand the humor of that joke that don't understand it, I'm talking about Tyler Hensey. He does not have a left hand. Therefore, it was not handsy. Sugar Shane with
everyone. That was Sean Green speaking. This is William Stewart. Just you can tell the difference between my voice and his voice, correct?
No, we both have boom. We both have Shure microphones now, so they sound identical. Hold on.
Good.
Now, do I sound like Will Stewart? Do I sound a little bit more like Will Stewart now?
Why? No, I definitely am not from California. Get out of here, my guy.
I know, but every once in a while you throw in like a little, like that's a American accent.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
Josh Hill, why are you tagging Tyler in this? He didn't need to see this.
Yeah, what are you doing, my guy? Well, look at that shot from Richard Sterbenz. Good 7 mark there. Trip 19, trip 20, single 19. Up to James to try to best this one. He's to fill it up.
He gets 7 of them. That's a good match. These guys are playing well. Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series finals. Winner of this one wins $2,500. The loser, well, you get $1,500.
Remember last week when you said, "Hey, I'm selling a brother-in-law"? Yeah, sell him, because look at that comment from him. It's just terrible.
I'm starting to like Michael a little bit more and more.
No. Fired.
Listen,
you're fired.
I do have an angel tattoo because of that guy. So,
it's better than Nick's. It's better than Nick's tattoo.
Yeah, that is for sure.
You guys simmer down over there. I'm just minding my own business over here. Don't bring me into this.
Rich throws in another Maloney double.
Big double. I was about to say there for Richard is, man, he just seems to go about his business. Doesn't care. And look at this from James. 9.
Boom. James Edward with the 8 mark.
We suckered him into pushing it.
Yeah, we did. Man, look at that.
Into pushing it.
Matt Graff, I love how he just throws in a Nick is terrible. Just for fun. Oh, the tattoo.
Yeah, he's talking about his tattoo.
I don't know.
Which is fashionable in so many ways.
Big 6 mark from James. Nice steal of the 16s as well. Throwing great so far. But they're both throwing 5-5s.
Yeah,
5-6.
They're throwing fantastic in this leg.
Great legs.
This is exactly what we want to see in a final here.
7 mark from Rich follows the 6 from James. So can James do exactly what he's done so far? Yep. Big 7 mark follow from James.
This is a fantastic back and forth leg between these two guys. Great to see here.
Yeah, it takes out the 17 on dart 3 just to put a little extra on James if he doesn't hit 3 bowls. They're match winning darts there for Rich.
Oh, got to have the double. And he doesn't get it. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Here we go.
Just 4.
Just 4.
Just 4. And he gets it. Steals the leg with a 5.38 average over the 5.13 in Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. And there's the first Blood drawn there for Rich.
What a great one that was. That was a fantastic back and forth between both those guys. Love it.
I love how
And if
Nikki
you-
says a record 3-8 marks this early, though.
Good. I think James needs to just take a breath like he did. Start off with a good number here, which he's going to. Look at this. 9? Of course you blew it. You blew it.
Oh boy, oh boy.
It never gets old, my guy. It just never gets old.
David G, the score is 3-2 Rich Sterbenz over James Edwards. The score line is at the top there, buddy. Dave G, Indy OG.
That's a lot of G's.
Dave's the man.
All right.
Sugar, I wouldn't say that to Dave. Did you not hear what I said by OG?
Here we go.
I really meant that too.
Here we go. Stir that pot, Sugar.
Oh, sugar.
He's had some good posts of late. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. He likes stirring the old pot here. Oh, take the look.
Big darts from James Edwards. Boom goes the dynamite there for James. That's only the second of the match, but he has them both.
Great stuff.
Well, David Al, I thought you'd never ask. Do you want to play in the CSC Challenger Series?
Yep.
Well, players become eligible for those by playing in PPD leagues and daily remote tournaments, or DRTs. And leagues are starting daily. So get involved by going to dartstoc.com and checking out the map. The map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. They are always accepting new members. So if you don't see anything in your area, just have your vendor contact them on the website. From there, you can sign up for leagues on the website. And guess what?
Doesn't take many games.
It doesn't take a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible either. Consistently playing one league a week will keep a player eligible for this event in the future. Again, go to dartstoc.com to get signed up today. Just like these two players did at the start of Season 5 of the CSC Challenger Series. First season in the CSC Challenger Series for both players, and they are both in the finals. One of them is going to be $2,500 richer. The other one's going to be $1,500 richer.
Cash money in their hand for participating in the program. And don't forget, they've won some money throughout their leagues and throughout their DRTs as well. If you win those, you get a little cash back in your hand, so that's always nice. Yeah, and it's always a winning affair.
And you misspoke. It's better than cash money because it's direct deposit, baby.
Oh, hello. Direct deposit.
Don Kirby, dynamite drop in, saying I will be in level 1 or 2 next season. Isn't it crazy that Don had to put or level 2?
Or level 2, yeah, because the standard's just ridiculous. If you haven't looked, dartstoc.com, I think Division 2 right now is 0.20.
Yeah.
In
big darts. James, a 5.25, was not that upset about the stolen leg there in the last one. Wins that one.
Ties us up.
Buddy, you are just not wrong at all. And I never say that about how crazy Division 2 is right now.
The names are absolutely ridiculous as well. I mean, we've got some top-notch players.
Do you know who? Do you know Mike Vincent? Do you know him?
I believe so.
So he is right there on the border of Illinois, Indiana, kind of in the Evansville area. Him and Nate Borland play together all the time, and they are both very, very, very quality shots. Mike's been runner-up at Indiana State multiple times. Him in Division 2 is nuts. Nutso.
Well, you got Steve Diker in Division 2. You've got Garrett Rakowski in Division 2. What? Nick Selepik. Chrissy Grimmel sneaking her way in. Johnny Lackey. Jake Smith. Like, what? This is just unreal. The names we have involved in Division 2, let alone Division 1. I mean, standard is just getting crazy these days.
Well, let's go over right now who is invited to Division 1 of the WCS. That's going to be starting up next month. Chrissy Grimmel, Abby Spot, Meredith McGee, Olivia Terry, Lisa Yee, Cheyenne Richards, Hunter Smith, Jamie Nowak, Donna Gagan, Brittany Karst, Alyssa Evans, Stacy Totlick, Danny Gass, Heidi Nelson, Stacy Shelton, and Crystal Anderson.
Yeah.
My
good list.
goodness. Is that
And
a great list of female participants?
Donna Gagan has some fantastic players in her area. So we'll see, who comes and helps her out and who she can possibly wrangle. And she's got some good friends. I mean, I could possibly see, and this is a gutsy call because he's still in North Carolina. I could possibly see Eric Blackledge making an appearance.
Man, I said Alex Spellman.
Well, Eric Blackledge is a fantastic shot, and he's talking about getting back into it. I know he's moving to Kansas City, so yeah, he's going to be getting back involved in things. But yeah, I'm excited, especially.
Oh, is that where she is? She's in Kansas City.
Donna Gagan, I believe she's in Iowa, actually.
Oh, okay.
But
there's a lot of good Iowa
that's
shots.
not too. Yeah, that's not
John
too
Edwards.
far either. Yeah, it's not too far. She's got a lot of people that could possibly come play with her.
Hunter Smith is probably going to play with her husband, or else they're probably not going to talk to each other.
I don't know. I don't know. They actually kind of don't really mesh as well as they want to.
Do you see her playing with like Wes White? Who do you see her playing with then?
Oh, dude, she could play with Ray Morgan. She could play with
Gabe Steffen.
She could play with a lot of individuals. But we'll see.
That's right. The Dakotas are stacked anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
do you see Sugar Shane driving all the way to Texas to play with Cheyenne every week?
I don't know at this point. Who knows where Sugar Shane is? I mean, goodness gracious, the guy could get lost in Canada at this point. I thought and he was searching for Texas. Let's be honest.
Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm excited to see the pairings, who they decide to play with. They get all the money. They get all the support. It's about them. Their partner is just their partner. So boom goes the dynamite there for the Floridian, the first of the evening for him.
Yeah, great shot there for Richard to get one on the board finally. And this is a clutch leg to do so. He has the lead right now. I would go ahead and close these 18s out or take a shot with them. It's my first or second dart.
Yeah, I like that idea. We went for the Maloney double, doesn't hit it. Hey, there's Wes. Speaking of which. She goes, no Jake. No Jacque. It's a cute pet name. James going to look at it. He tried it. I'm surprised he didn't stay on the 18s just to ensure the kind of the high ground and point lead. Don Kirby there just eyeballing on the side. Watching to see what Rich is going to do in this round.
Hunter, while you're here, no, I will not drive up and play with you in the women's CS. Okay, I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to.
We need him for commentary. That's why. We could probably hire someone better like Danny or something, but right now we'll stick with Will.
We'll stick with him. Stick with him. Well, Sterbenz, how about you take another look here?
He's shooting great.
Goodness. But this is a detrimental spot here. James with a look to go 4-3 up into our break here. Big darts here.
Oh,
Big
wow.
darts here.
And he gets it. What an 8 mark from James Edwards.
Fantastic stuff from James Edwards there to, stomp his foot in the door and say, not so fast. This is going to be my leg.
Mason, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Ashley Jones was our guest host on the Siege last night in the chat, saying great match so far.
Congrats on your 100th episode. Correct?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Big stuff.
Some would say it's show 86 if they counted up the shows, but we're going to go with 100 because that's what Jason's told us. But I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around there.
Is that like Goldberg's like record for WWE when he first started, or
Probably.
WCW? He like won one match and then it became 10.
Breaks the throw. That 8 mark off the miss of Rich changed everything in that leg. He now takes a 4-3 lead as we head into the break. A bit of a different scenario than we had last week. As Mason Sasser says hi, I want to make sure to say hi to him because he's been saying that a couple times.
Yeah, definitely a different scenario here. James Edwards ahead 4-3 after throwing a 5.12 to steal that leg. Fantastic stuff, folks. Don't go anywhere. We've got some good interviews with brother James Edwards and Richard Sterbenz. Will Stewart, Sean Green, that pesky Nick to share in the background. We'll be right back.
Who?
Nick.
My name's Rich Sterbenz, playing at a cue ball, Coleman Music and Entertainment.
Well, Rich Sterbenz, welcome back for one more night of darting action here in the CSC Challenger Series. We saw last week you started the first part of what could potentially be a double dip in your favor to become champion of Division 2, and you looked real steady in that match. What contributed to your success last week?
Taking it game by game and match by match, just trying to do the best I can do and throw my best darts.
Well, you absolutely threw some great darts and came out on top in very convincing fashion. Now, it's hard for us to see your point of view. And we know that James had a huge crowd behind him. Do you prefer playing in front of a crowd, or do you prefer kind of playing more so on your own or with just one or two people?
It don't really matter. My wife and my daughter were there last week. Jimmy and Teresa Sullivan were there last week showing support. It don't matter if it's a big crowd or small crowd. I mean, you just concentrate on the board, and that's do what we got to do.
Tonight, simply put, it's do or die. Winner take all, either you or James. What's going to be your mentality going into the match, and how are you going to continue your success you found last week?
Just do the same thing I've been doing, just taking it match by match, game by game, and hopefully I can hit some good darts and prevail on top.
And you have a very traditional style of cricket strategy. So when we look at something like James's hyper aggression versus your more traditional 2 at the point, 1 to close, do you think that helps or hurts you when you're facing someone like James Edwards?
I think it could do either or. I think my opinion, any player has to adapt to their opponent. So it's just, if I feel like I'm confident and comfortable on doing that, then I will. If I don't think I should, then I probably won't.
And anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Thank my sponsor, Super Darts. Thank you very much for everything that y'all been doing for me. My wife, my daughter, let me play the game, and everybody who's reached out. Again, it's been overwhelming, and I'm very grateful and humbled that everybody's reached out to me. So thank you.
Well, it's time to see if the king will gain the throne here in Division 2, or if the Silent Assassin will knock it down. We're excited to see how this one will conclude. And all we can do is say, Rich, we wish you the best of luck.
This is Rich Sterbenz. You're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
James Edwards. I play for Just Darts, and I play out of Night House.
Well, Silent Assassin, no. King James, no. Brother James is here, everybody, for part 2 of the CSC Finals. And we're excited to see you once again. In that last match, we saw you play against Rich Sterbenz in part 1 of the final. And what was otherwise a flawless season for you, you did have moments of shakiness. Why do you think that was?
There was a lot going on that night. There's no excuses. Just wasn't throwing my game. There's, like I said, really just too much going on.
Understandable. Now, you did have, speaking of a lot going on, a big crowd behind you watching, right? Do you feel like that helped or hindered you?
I kind of zone out, and I appreciate them all being there, but I don't notice they're there, to be honest.
No, absolutely. And that makes a lot of sense, getting in the zone. And you'll need to be in that tonight, right? Tonight is do or die. It's winner take all between you and Rich. What's going to be your mentality going into this match, and what do you expect to happen through everything?
Just show up and play my game. Last week, I definitely did not. So, did not have close to the outcome I wanted, but we all have them nights.
Certainly the case. I have those nights most nights, actually. Now you have a very aggressive play style. Typically, you're very quick to take on some closes, even if you're down on points. Now, can you talk us through why you like playing darts that way?
I like to chase the win, not the stat. If that makes any sense.
No, certainly makes a lot of sense. And then finally, I need you to settle the debate for us. We got King James as the nickname. We got Silent Assassin. And now we got Brother James. What's your preference here?
I'm gonna have to say this Silent Assassin. I did the hat for you guys because you guys like to talk about it.
Well, we very much appreciate it. Anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Just thanks everyone for all your support.
Alrighty, well, James, the Silent Assassin Edwards, is coming back to the Aki here for the Division 2 Finals Part 2. And James, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.
I'm James Edwards, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Folks, I have to tell you, that is the best video I have ever seen from a cup and string ever. How did an Amish guy get a hold of that good video? Brother James, with the quality interview and hat to go with it. Folks, CSC Challenger Series Division 2, James Edwards up 4-3 over Richard Sterbenz in our, second game of the final. Will Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira. Here we go.
Let's go. All right, so Brother James throwing very well in the first 7 legs. Rich throwing very well on top of that. 4-3 score line in favor of James, who just broke Rich to take that 4-3 lead. Rich never has to break James's throw, and if we go to a last league decider, he can win this match without having to break James's throw again. So the 4-3 advantage, not really a whole lot so far.
Since we do have Sierra in the chat, and she is listening now, she said, "You're welcome for the hat, y'all." Let's be honest. Where the heck did you get the thing?
Yeah, we got to know where that hat came from.
Yeah, because did you travel to Amish country? Is James secretly really Amish and he's breaking rules right now to be in this match? What's going on?
Ginger Higgins in the chat rooting for James. She has been staying in the Indy area for the last few months and has really become a pretty good staple in the Indy dart community. Hey, Ginger, if you want to get on the Siege, just let me know. You play some steel tip, we'll get you on there.
Ooh, there you go.
While you're still in town, that'd be wonderful.
That would be wonderful. I did want to say, you said they're playing great. I think they're playing okay, and they need to pick up the pace a little bit. But that's just me. There is a little pressure involved because you're playing for, $2,500 and $1,500. Let's be honest, that can be a hefty chunk of change. So right now, I've got James at a 4.38, and I've got Richard at 4.26. But not far off their current averages.
The only thing that would have made this better is if James was still wearing the hat as he played.
Dude, if he would have been playing with that hat,
he would have won 9-0.
I would have been the happiest man alive.
He would have destroyed Rich. There would have been no chance he loses in that hat. Not even one single leg. But I digress. Sierra got it from Amazon. Like he has family that is Amish. So there you go. So maybe that's for that.
That's where the beard came from, my guy.
Jay, Nick's probably already had his nose pierced, just knowing Nick. And he definitely has tattoos. We've already talked about those.
Yes,
they're not good.
Very, very unique tattoo indeed, and boy, is it a doozy.
One of its kind.
It's definitely a. It's how he let's be honest.
Icebreaker.
He walks up to ladies at the bar and says, "Hey, have you seen my tattoo?" And that is how he kicks off the conversation. It's a great combo starter.
Except he says, "Have you seen my?" And then it's what the tattoo's of. And then he shows the tattoo.
That, or he asks them about a certain event, that
historical event. Yeah.
Yes, and it's not a very fantastic one, but
nope.
Whatever.
No, historically speaking, not the best.
Are we just making sure that Josh didn't abandon us here?
I love Josh asking the question. Do they not sell earbuds where James is from?
Say that again, Sean?
Josh said, do they not sell earbuds where James is from? They are all holding phones to their ear. Well, it's because they don't actually want to listen to us as the match is going on, probably.
Yes.
She goes, no, they don't sell earbuds. And I actually can attest to that, being from Indy. So there you go.
I told you, it's all
Ed Baker, your hair looks fantastic tonight, bud.
It's all strings and cups there. That's all it is for phones.
Dan Jones asking, when do the ladies start? I believe the first match for that will be November 21st, right?
For the ladies?
Yeah, when's the
December 11th.
December 11th. I was close.
You were way off. We actually get a break of somewhat form.
Well, that stinks. What am I going to do without you on Mondays? There's Miss Amber Hardwick giving the kisses in the background as Rich throws in a 6 mark.
Good way to start us off here. Folks, we crown a champion here. Well, very soon, whether it be in the next 30 minutes or maybe it's an hour. Share this around. Let your friends know we are here.
The difference is, will they be crowned with a dainty hat, or will it be a crown for King Rich?
Well, no matter what, it's a Burger King crown for both these guys. So,
well, those are free, so that makes sense.
Exactly. That's all we could afford personally as commentators.
Yeah. And I have Keegan last night on asking for a raise.
He wants 2 candy bars instead of 1.
No, he gets paid pretty decently to do the siege every week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not decently, but he gets paid something.
Got 7 quarters.
He definitely deserves more, but we can't tell him that. Rich, 5 mark there. This is where the real darts began, right? Or begin right after the break, especially if the score line's like this, 4-3 in favor, slightly to James. It's the very last of the double dip scenario. Is it going to be James Ice Cream Edwards as the new dart nickname, or will Rich fall a little bit short of the double dip?
Why would you ever say that? That's so rough. That's a rough nickname.
Hey guys, it's Nick here. I just want to say real quick to you guys, can everyone just go ahead and in chat just say, Sean, your light just turned off? Sean, your light just turned off. Let's just mess with Sean real quick. Everyone just type, Sean, your light turned off.
3.
Got to find something. He does find the trip 19.
Oh, the door's open again for James. He walked through it in leg number 7. If he does it again in leg number 8, he'll have a 2-leg advantage. Not going to. Sean Rosner asking, where is my back pay, Sean Green? You definitely did not deserve any money for being Keegan's replacement a couple weeks ago.
Guys, do you see that? Nick. Yeah, do you see that Nick's trying to pull just a cruel joke right now? That's just, Nick, we're better than that.
I can see my lights, and I know that they can't. So there's
how many people just literally?
There's a
lot of people that just responded to that.
That's
BS.
Impressive.
Guys, why would you ever follow along to what Nick says? He probably just spammed you guys secretly. You guys are all getting a link in your emails here in just a moment.
I don't know what he promised all of you, but he's not going to follow through.
Never. It could be literally $1, and I guarantee you're never going to see that $1. You can approach him for 3 days, months. Hey, can I get that? Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Big trip 15.
Going at the 19s.
Nope,
Goes-
Nick. Nope, Nick.
Goes at the triple just to be sensible. Rosner's hair's blue now. All right. Rich is going to make him pay for the missed 19. Maybe not enough. He's up 69 points. So James has to hit a couple triples here on the 15s.
And
He might look at the 19 anyway.
Ooh, yeah, but say he only needs the one. That's the thing. So needs a big triple. Doesn't get it. Just a single.
Taylor, I don't know if that's a good nickname or a bad nickname. I love it, but it reminds me of Gangster's Paradise. Yeah, the Night Owls is a smoking location, so you can smoke inside the venue. One of the nice things about Indianapolis bars. James, the Knights 4 bowl. Paul, there's always chive talk.
Never. We've put that in the bank account. Never pulling it out.
You mean we put it in the archives?
Yep.
Oh no, Rich missed it.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Doors a
No.
knocking. 5-3 scoreline potentially.
And James is the type of player who he might not think he was going to have a shot at this, but he never lost focus. You know? Some players are ready to move on the next leg. He was just ready to pounce. My goodness. Up 5-3 now off the big miss, and we can call it a mistake just because it ends up being one from Rich.
Yeah. You've got to forget that if you're Rich. You can't let that play in your mind, and surely it will for just a second here. We'll see what he comes out with. Yeah, this could be detrimental.
Yeah.
Yep, you see it there, just a single mark, and that can play on your mind mentally just for a while. I mean, it can literally be there for a couple legs. So just try to forget it early.
And here's the problem is that James is going to, first of all, take advantage of the miss by Rich, but Rich also is running out of time. It's the final of Division 2. You got to let it go. You got to just start hitting your numbers, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. Look at this. Ooh, he tried the white horse on top of James is attempting it. They're just playing a little back and forth white horse action.
No big deal at all.
Is he going to go 19s first? Of course he is.
Yep.
17s?
Yep.
No! Big dynamite there from James Edwards. He does hit the white horse. Attempted it.
Only
And
our
Rich
fourth.
is like, what the heck?
Only our fourth.
And
How
Rich
about an
now is going to
answer?
point. Yeah.
How about an answer?
There it is. Back-to-back 9s. Boom goes the dynamite.
Brother
And James-
James, what do you got for us?
I bet he's thinking, he's like, man, we weren't going to point this game. Like, why you got to ruin it with that?
We go 0-0. It's a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a gentleman's game, but you had to ruin that, didn't you? We all have that dart friend.
Don't we all?
And if you don't have that dart friend, you are that dart friend.
And then you still look at them, and then you have a 107 checkout, and you go bull first start, 17 tops, and just laugh. Yeah, I have those kind of.
Well, that was a round that left a lot to be desired, and now Rich back in control.
Yep.
He's already hit 1-9 mark.
Got to try to counteract that leg.
Well,
Okay.
that'll work.
No harm, no foul there. Just pointing and keeping it going. He's got to attack eventually on those other houses, but depends on what James gives him back.
James
Okay,
going to
yeah.
stay on the 17s. I'm
Really?
surprised he didn't close the 16s there.
Well, surely you got to attack here. At least one number, right? Yep. Look at the gutsy double too. I love it. I love it.
Oh, now
320,
we're calling it
204.
gutsy, really?
I don't
Now
know. It's
it
just
went
just
from the worst shot of all time to now gutsy.
no. Whoa! You said it's the worst. I've always been a fan of the doubles. I've never not said that.
Oh,
Never not never.
never not been about that life. Never been about that. Great darts from Rich to take back control. Throwing a 5.43 in this one. And if you're James, you're frustrated because you shot well.
Yeah.
But
Well,
he's also got to remember not to be frustrated because this is Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. He's up 5-3. It's just a hole to throw at the end of the day for Rich.
he's really got to sit here and think like, hey, I just stole one away this last leg. You know, it happens. You give some, you take some.
And the Dart Gods have giveth and taketh so far for both players. But big giveth there for Rich. Now only down 5-4, but James gets to go first. You can see all the people starting to they're still hovering back there. More people are starting to sit at that table. Slowly but surely. I'm sure there's some DRTs being played. He's on board 6 of 10.
Okay.
Just in that row of darts. So
Thanks for letting us know that one. That's always kind of an interesting. How many boards are there? You know.
Yeah. So there's steel tip boards, along with some other soft tip boards on the other side of the bar. It's a really big location and definitely a dart bar.
Gotta love
100%.
a dedicated dart bar.
Yep. Love night owls. 18 boards total. Yep. Thanks, Corey.
Fantastic. Folks, if you can, if you feel like doing it, attack your local market. See if you can get a couple places to even get one, whether it's a steel tip board up or even a dartboard like an arachnid or whatever it may be. Try to get something in your local market if you got nothing.
All right. Do you see Mike Scarborough's brilliant play on the nickname, the Fighting Amish?
I love it. Yep. We
Yep.
did have a little coinkydink happen this weekend with Michael Scarborough. I don't know if you heard, but he does have a doppelganger up there in New England. And boy, is it a good one. Not New England, Connecticut, I should say.
Yeah, who would have thought that he actually was wearing a jersey of that person's picture?
Oh my goodness. It was fantastic. We were missing a little crack though, but whatever.
Wait, what? You might need to
reiterate? No.
We're talking about the plumber's variety.
Oh my goodness. Oh, fantastic.
James went for the Maloney double, goes inside. The Fighting Amish is pretty good. That could be a great one. A really funny jersey and
James the Fighting Amish Edwards.
It even kind of rings. Anyway,
it does. It does.
I never did like the Silent Assassin. Speaking of which, if you do want to see James after tonight, he is going to be on the Siege next week. It's a big match next week. It's going to be a good one. 4 very quality shots, including James. So
steel or soft?
Steel tip. It'll be steel tip. But we're going to see the other side of James's game.
Love it. Love it. To the Point streaming, folks. Check it out on Facebook.
Huge shout out to the OG Siege jersey in the background.
See it. I see it. I synced it with my eyes.
You done synced it? Well, Richard done synced a lot of 15s. James, not on his favorite number.
Yeah, we'll see. And he doesn't like it here. Doesn't like it at all. He knows no matter what he does, Rich has the advantage.
Yeah, if James is Superman, then 18 has been his kryptonite tonight.
So here we go. 3 darts. You need 2 18s. We've seen him go for the double a lot. Goes for the triple this time and hits it. An interesting dart there because you see he went trip 2 first, so he obviously went at the 7 or the. My apologies. He went at the 15s there first,
and it's only a 22-point lead. So
yeah,
James had winning darts right there. He went way too quick on dart 3. Yeah, that's why he's frustrated. It's Dave Collette who's wearing the OG C jersey. What's up, Dave?
Okay. One more.
Oh, no, not again, Rich.
No. Okay. Doors open. Really just 2 bulls in the trip.
You guys see that Dustin Holt guy in the chat? What's up, brother?
Yeah, what's he doing? That guy.
Oh, big trip 15 for the leg, and he gets it.
Oh, wow.
What a big dart there. Only a 3.67, but all that matters is the win. He's up 6-4.
It was a massive 6 mark that got him there, you know. And here's the thing. He hit that double with his second dart, so no matter what, he kind of pointed it up a little bit, which really helped him out. So great stuff from James Edwards. Now puts himself just 3 legs away from the win here and $2,500.
Yeah, and unfortunately, if you're Richard, you're kicking yourself because this really should be 6-4. Him, 2 missed bowls have been the huge difference, and James is capitalized. Let give him credit too, but Rich missing those 2 darts is a lot of difference. He's 3 legs away from the title. Rich knows there's a lot of tournament left. The Division 1 finals was 8-4. Mike Maloney before Ram and Mike decided just to Katy Perry the heck out of it and throw some fireworks in the mix.
I like it. Just a little reminder. Oh, after this 9 mark,
boom goes the dynamite there for Rich Sterbenz. What a time for that one.
Definitely,
Dustin. Happy to have you here, bud.
And there's a white horse as well. Just a little reminder. The tail of the tape for these guys: James Edwards, Tyler Hinsey, Todd Wegman, Brett Hollanday, Richard Sterbenz, Dwayne Johansson, Richard Sterbenz to get to this point. For Richard Sterbenz, Chris Watson, Jordan Meyer, Paul Otto, James Edwards, Randy White, Tyler Hinsey, Dwayne Johansson, and then, of course, James Edwards last week in a 9-6 win. So really some good players. Both these guys have went through some, top-notch players in their Division II lineup. So it's fitting that they've earned their right to be here, huh?
Yeah, and to put even more context on James's run, right? Tyler Hinsey, number 1 average. Todd Wigman, number 15 average. Brett Hollanday, 6 average. Rich Sterbenz, number 4 average. Dwayne Johansson's the number 2 average. And then Rich Sterbenz, again, number 4 average. So he's had to play top half averages the entire time.
He continues to put in a great effort. Is Richard Sterbenz.
Yeah, he's throwing phenomenal in this leg.
6'5", my guy.
I'm telling you what, if he throws like this, he doesn't need to worry about any bowls, but boom goes the dynamite. What a comeback there from James. They're both throwing 6.5s.
Yeah, James is right there with them. It's fantastic back and forth. It's just Rich has the strict advantage on the houses right now. He's got 3 of them compared to the 1 from James.
Now, here's the situation. What do you do here, bud?
Oh, you got to hammer in a trip 15 here. At least one. I would stay now. You got to stay. But I would almost hammer the trip 15 twice and then take a look at a number.
Okay.
Yep. And it's got to be the heavy number. It's got to be trip 20.
Yeah, the 2 and 1.
Yep.
Ooh. Trip 2 on dart 3, but the 2 trip 20s will work.
Yeah, and even here, I think you got to go load it up because, I mean, you're down no matter what. So you can see even the 6 mark, he's down. He can give Richard the 1, 2, 3 look, and I take that look if I'm Richard because you have the house lead. He's going to go 20. I don't like it. I mean, why not take the look? I mean, I get it. You want the points, but why not? There you go.
Yeah, it was a math shot on dart 1, but you're right. I'm completely okay with the 1-2-3 move as well. Doesn't matter. It pays off for him.
Yeah,
It looks like it's going to be 6-5, as James just nonchalantly throws a 6 mark anyway.
Isn't that always how it works?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he should, of course you're going to take a look at the triple that first dart, but if you happen to 1-2-3 it, it's not a big deal,
Linda Sterling, Linda saying that she sees Jason. I don't see Jason. Where's Jason? Big dart 3 from James. This is a situation where Rich, in the back of his mind, has missed a couple big bowls. Doesn't matter on this one. 5.4 defeats the 5.63 of James Edwards in Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. It's 6-5, buddy. That's a leg.
Love it. Scarborough says, playground first, assert dominance, my man. I don't know, man. You can do it in the opposite way too. If you hit a big triple that first dart, and then you can go point, or just go to the bulls. I mean, dude, you can assert some dominance that way.
Yeah,
Nicholas.
Linda, that is Dave Collette, who's in the chat right now. Says Booms goes the dynamite from Dave Collette. Appreciate that, buddy.
I hate every bit of it. I'm just kidding. All right, triple to start.
We're not gonna worry about that second little guy or that third little guy. That's not ideal after the first start.
Yeah, definitely not. This is their best chance ever for Richard to tie this up 6-6. Oh, look at him. Take the chance.
Well, he gets rid of the higher ground. James, see 17s? Yeah, that's his number. Maybe get rid of B points first. I think that last start he was deciding what he was supposed to do there, and then did both. Rich taking advantage, throwing very well in the past couple legs.
Yeah, the last couple legs, it was a 4.13 and then a 5.40 that previous leg. So, but the one before that, 5.13 to win it off. So yeah, I mean overall, pretty good stuff there compared to James. Yeah, he snuck away with one that previous leg. Let's be honest, a couple legs ago.
Great darts from Rich. He's throwing very well.
Yes.
And we got to mention that if he does crawl back into this, it is because he is throwing so well. And James is being forced to his kryptonite, the 18s. He gets 5 of them, which he'll take. I don't know if I've ever seen him struggle that much on 18s or if that's just a natural thing that he struggles with.
He has their numbers where they love to hit, but some people do, sometimes you just have that number that you just can't find it every night. It's just every once in a while it just happens.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like that with the 16s and 15s, and it feels like that because if the first start goes high or low, it's hard to adjust, but boom goes the dynamite from James Edwards. Adjusts nicely there. No kryptonite on the 18s.
Number 5 for him this evening. Well, we start off pretty low on the whole 9 marks. Now we kind of hit the gas, folks. That 12.5. We're in sight for that one.
Especially with the way the match is going.
Yes.
It's screaming either 9-7 or last leg.
Yeah, exactly. We could very well find ourselves in that score line.
Rich needs a big round on the 15s. Bigger. That's not bad.
Not bad at all. But James, big triple here.
Yep.
Take it out.
Ooh, I like that he stayed up there.
Take it out.
And there it is. What an 8 mark. He's gone 9 mark, 8 mark.
We've had
taken complete control of the leg now.
We've had a lot of 8 marks this evening.
We really have. It's been a crazy amount.
Man, we may or may not hit our over under on 9s, but man, we certainly should count those 8s, at least half of them as 9s, because they should count as them. My
Well,
goodness, man.
I'm gonna say this I was like, that was weird, but he does hit him. It just was way laggy on my end. I don't know about your guys's. All right, well,
How about Nick East? 5 8 marks is what he says here.
but yeah, I was gonna say, I hate to bring this up, but Mike Maloney hits a lot of 8 marks, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they had the 9 mark record, but I think they had quite a few 8 marks in that match too. If I'm not mistaken.
They really did. Still, I mean, you don't see it often happening. I can't say that because lately our Division 2 matchups have been just as great as our Division 1 matches, and yeah, our averages are just a little bit off, but
Boom goes the dynamite from James to start off this match. What a start. The 9th overall.
Try to freshen our feed there. Sorry about that little dark screen there, folks.
It is 7-5. James Edwards over Rich Sterbenz. Race to 9. Winner gets $2,500. Loser $1,500.
Oh my goodness!
James staying perfect.
Goodness. Oh my goodness!
Follows the 9 with a 9. Richard gonna do some damage on the 16s, gets the point lead, which takes away 8 perfect dart from James. And, he blows it there with the middle of the 7.
You blew it!
Still gets the Maloney double on dart 3.
Still a great effort. 7.0 nonetheless, man. James is definitely attacking here, but Richard in the right. I think you go Bulls here now, yeah?
Yeah. And Mike makes a good point, says that's 12 triples in a row if you don't count the Bulls round that he shot for James there, because he went 8 mark, 9 mark. And that last start is a 19, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Got the points. Yeah, and Rich just going to hammer the Bull, ideally.
That's all you really can do there. Gonna take the lead, but don't feel it's gonna be for very long. James should attack here.
And Bull? Nope. Uh-oh. Not winning darts, though.
Yeah, definitely not winning darts, so should come back and get rid of it.
Yep, exactly where they just left off, with a 1-point difference. Oh. Oh, not yet.
Oh my goodness. Playing with fire here.
Yeah, still not winning darts, but
no, it's
getting closer.
He can hit it 4 marker here.
I would have liked going for the close on.
I don't know. Yeah, I would almost hold out. That's just me. I don't mean.
Well, there it is.
Doesn't matter.
Just want to raise the average anyway. 5.43 overall for James, and now he is 1 leg away from the Division 2 championship and the first for Indy.
8-5. What a scoreline here. I mean, way to hold out. Last 2 legs, 4.88 for James, 5.43.
And Rich starting off strong with a 7. Yeah, hats off to both these players, first of all. No matter what ends up happening, they've thrown well all season long in a very tough Division 2 field. Next season's going to be even tougher, where both these guys are right now slotted to be. But This is not over. It's 8-5. The last time it was 8-5 in a match. It ended up 8-8. Boom goes the dynamite throw again for James Edwards. That's number 11.
My goodness, what a fantastic 9 that was. Folks, just a quick reminder, this could or could not be your last chance to enter into our giveaway. $25 gift certificate on offer from A2ZDarts.com. Just like and comment below if you have not to be entered in. Don't miss your opportunity.
And don't forget, the SHOT launch is here. Check out all the awesome new designs and dart ranges from SHOT, or you can shop the newest Win More launch. Head over to A-Z Darts to shop all the new products. Also, the A-Z Darts Black Friday weekly sales are here just in time for the holidays. Starting today until November 14th, enjoy new Black Friday savings from SHOT and Red Dragon. Boom goes the dynamite from the Floridian. Just click the banner found on their homepage, a-zdarts.com, and check back next week for new sales.
Number 4 for Richard is
look at these averages.
Have 12. Yeah, fantastic stuff here.
Woo.
Rich is trying to put his foot in the ground, say, "Hey, man, I'm still around. Let's make this interesting." But we'll see if he can do that. He's got to go 4 on the spin here.
Do you think he actually says like, "Hey, man"?
I don't know. He could, but at least he doesn't have a receding. Well, I don't know about that. Take off the hat. We'll have to find out. But your hairline, my guy, is
covered by a hat. Who cares?
Almost worthy of some Rogate at this point. Just get rid of it.
That's why God invented hats.
Kurt Angle that thing.
I'm gonna whatever his finishing move is, you in a bit here, bud.
Well, Sterbenz' opportunity is his. 16s, 15s, close them out.
365 is the score that he has. James Edwards on 296. So a lot of 15s. A lot of 15s. Not enough. And Rich in complete control of this leg, trying to make it 8-6. He will not go first in the next leg, though. It will be James.
Yep, exactly. And good mentionable there because be a big factor. That start is a valuable aspect.
So that last start was a real Maloney double, if you know what I'm saying. Outside of the double. I'm actually surprised Rich did not hit a double bull there. He has tended to do that.
Big trip 17, but is it too little too late? Just one needed for Rich.
Jacob saying watching some good darts should be sleeping. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. These players are throwing fantastic. A 5.16 in that leg defeats the 5.0 of James. Again, Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. If you want to get involved, dartstoc.com and check out the map. See Marcy Kirby in the background. Hi, Marcy. A lot of good friends back there. But yeah, you're going to go get involved. So you can be the next Rich Sterbenz or James Edwards in your first season in the finals of Division 2 or Division 1 of the CSC Challenger Series.
I mean, you can't understate what you just said enough, right? Their first inaugural season for both these guys, and they're now in the finals. No matter what happens here, they both should be extremely proud of how amazing a feat that really is.
I'm going to say it. If James loses this, he's not going to feel that way. Just because the double dip, just because he's, has the lead 8-5, like that's gonna leave a very, very bad taste in his mouth.
100% agree with you there, man.
But I agree with what you're saying, Nick. If that was not the circumstance at this point, he would probably be happy with his overall finish.
All right, just doing a little quick checking here. 4.55 right now for James, 4.38 for Richard. So definitely picked up the pace from our break, where they sat at a 4.38 and a 4.26. So
yeah, a little bit more like them, both. And again, this is what you want to see because you've seen it all season long from both these players. Those averages are very similar to the actual averages. And this still has a ways to go. James only one leg away, but that's a big double.
Yeah, that is a huge double. Definitely. I don't think he meant to do that, but okay.
I think he did. I just don't think he meant to make it that close to the edge there. But boom goes the Floridian there for Richard Sterbenz. Rich still wants that title, as the 9-mark record goes to 13. So the over-under of 12 has been defeated.
12.5.
12.5, sorry. Still defeated.
Great. Still a great line.
Well, it was a great line.
Right now, if it holds. If it holds. Well, actually, no, because I said 13 before, and you said 12. 12.5 sounds better, I think.
Yeah, but then
I could agree with that.
Yeah. 7-mark follows the 9 from Rich. So now in control, throwing a 6.2 when he needs to.
Yeah, really good stuff.
It's been the most impressive thing with the players this season, right? Backs against the wall is when we're seeing their absolute best stuff. It's gross. It's beyond talent because it's also bottle, right? Something that cannot be, that has to be learned and earned over time. So for both these players, or for all these players to be able to do that consistently this season has been very impressive.
You're right. You are right. And we're seeing the true grit come out when their backs against the wall. It's just fantastic. There's just some fantastic players that really stepped over the bar when they're on the outside looking in. I put it 4 different ways for you. There you go.
Yeah, I just want to know if it's fantastic. It's
phenomenal.
5.71. Rich Sterbenz is throwing 110% of his best starts right now. And he needs to. 8-7. He wins the next one. We'll diddle to see for last leg decider for all of the marbles and $1,000. If James wants to win this here, he's going to have to throw his best stuff right now because Rich is going to.
Ooh, yeah. Something doesn't feel right. He'll step back and step 2.
Buckle up, everybody. Hit that like button, hit that share button. 500 of us watching along.
Oh, good start. Good start.
Big 7 opening here from James. Let us know where you're tuning from. Let us know who you have in this. Doing so, we'll enter you in tonight's live stream giveaway, where you can receive a $25 gift certificate to A2ZDarts.com. All you gotta do is hit that like button on our Facebook page and leave a comment in our chat. Arizona in the house. Alex saying hi. What's up, buddy? James almost throws a Cleeby dart on dart number 1. And then goes down to the bottom where he does not even close the 19s, and that is not best case scenario. $20s. Oh, he takes a look at it, just misses the treble or triple. Sorry, we're playing soft tip. So we'll see what James can do. When do you close the 19? He says
now.
First.
Yep, now. Back up.
Bare minimum, but it'll do.
Yeah, he definitely wanted a triple at least with one of those last 2 darts, but it's okay. Forces Rich to another number. He has the advantage.
Hey, let's give a huge shout out on YouTube to Jax Bartlett. Me and my mom and dad are going to play a triples league. He's 13, and his average is a 2.5.
That is fantastic,
All right,
man. It looks like
Jax.
he's a baseball player as well from the photo. So
Yeah, my average isn't even a 2.5. So thanks, Jax.
yeah, you could beat Sean's butt, Jax. Good stuff, man.
That's why I sit here and talk. It's not the voice, that's for sure.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
Rich
that's
gets
right.
rid of the 20s.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he's got a 2-house disadvantage. I don't know, and James will make this hurt. How about that?
Well, he kisses it off there. 16s. Oh, it doesn't make it hurt that much, bud.
He does not. He does not.
Wow. Oh my goodness, that would have been.
That would have been a turntable.
Yeah.
Your fantastic turntable.
Could not have said it better myself, buddy.
James has just found a little
Well,
wire trouble there.
these are big
Man.
darts. Each dart is a big dart right now.
Yes.
And it's because Rich is putting a lot of pressure on this.
Especially now, 1 or 2 darts could be the 8-8 or 9-7, and boy, that was one of them.
This is where we've seen the best players time this perfectly. If James goes trip, trip, double, it's a perfect timed round, and we'll seal it.
Definitely. I'm
There's the first.
Oh.
There's the second. Oh my goodness. That third dart. What's up, Colin? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. Oh, is he going to change the timing?
Sterbenz,
Oh,
hammer
boy.
the gas. Oh, folks, we're coming down to the wire here. Can James get rid of this here?
This
He's
is
one
awesome.
single triple, and I would take the look immediately. Oh my goodness!
Yep, you got to get rid of it. Yeah, it's annoying, but you have to.
Very, very annoying.
He's going to hope for it to be a 4-3 when he comes back. Actually, he's just going to hope for a shot.
See Sterbenz take it away immediately. Oh my goodness! Look at this,
Big dart
folks.
from Rich, and let's go to a last leg decider. Well, you guys wanted it. We got to have it. Last leg decider. The entire distance for the entire CSC Division 2 championship comes down to one leg. Could not have asked for a better ending to this bad boy.
I love every bit of it, folks. This is just phenomenal, as MVG would say. Oh,
Rich has thrown so well the last 3 legs on this trot too, to make this even. James, the disadvantage of going first.
James really hasn't
But
played that
that'll work.
either.
What a big 140.
I mean, 5-0, 4.43, 4.38 from James. Here's Richards, 5.16, 5.71, 4.88. So, yeah, I mean, Richards has definitely had the better numbers, but
Needs a treble 20.
James has been right there.
James will go first in the last leg decider. He's been broken the last 2 legs, though. If Rich can break for a 3rd time straight, he will win Division 2. If James holds the throw, James is our champion. We know who Nick's rooting for. We know who I'm rooting for. Will, who do you got in this last leg decider?
Oh, come on. Why are you putting me on the spot here? Both of them have played great. I think both can be happy with the way they played throughout the CSC.
Blah, 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 blah. Who do you have in this last leg decider?
I'm going to take Sterbenz just because you guys.
Fair.
Just because. No. Oh, okay. Nick's with Sterbenz?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
looks like Sterbenz got the momentum.
That start basically just turned the turntables, right? It was basically as if Rich won the diddle. But doesn't do a whole lot of damage there, only 4. James likes the bottom of the board too. But that was way high.
Only
got to settle down.
Yeah, some
Loose
nervy
nerves, yep.
darts.
Is this where experience of Rich takes control?
We'll see.
That's a good follow.
Good 6. 77 on the board for Richard. Forces James to the 18s or 17s.
I like the step back. He's going to go 17s.
I was going to say, I would go 17s here. He's been better on the 17s, but hey, he says, what do you guys know?
Nothing, James. We know nothing. He gets 6 of them. That's a little bit of a settler. This is, oh boy, this is an edge of your seat type of finish.
Definitely is, my guy. It's Division 2 finals, everyone. The finals.
All the marbles right now. That's a tough first start.
Very much so. Got to have another. It's
Got
another.
him. That's
great 6.
Yeah. Could have easily been a 9 too. That first start was unlucky. But Rich has been battling on those 19s.
Rich, what you going to give us here, my guy?
More magic. Staying up. Yeah, and he gets the double. Stupid Mike Maloney. And James Edwards going to have to go to well, this is the number, right?
Yeah.
He's fine here.
He's been better on the 17s. But, that's why we're kind of blown off or thrown off by the 18s, there. But at the same time, I mean, whatever you fancy, I think we're sitting in for a 7 or a 9 here.
Oh,
well, there it goes that.
Gets rid of the 19s, which is not a bad play there. The only problem is that Rich now is just a 9 mark away from complete dominance in the leg.
Yep. Just a 9 mark.
Well, with how they've been playing, it's but only a 2, and this is wide open now.
Here we go. This is a big. Well, I mean, this is for the match. Let's just be honest. This is for the match.
James had the 2 mark to open the match, and Rich didn't make him pay as much as he probably should have. And
hammer away.
This is James's opportunity to take advantage of it, and he's not.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Only 1. Wow.
Oh
wow. And there, he left the tip in the board.
Oh,
and Rich making him pay. The trip 16 there would have been the kill shot, but James still got to settle down.
I don't know. That's
a good first. Oh my. What a oh my goodness.
I was about to say there's no coming back from that, but I mean that's just pure grit right there from brother James as he puts in a good mark there.
Oh no, Rich is going to stay on the 15s.
Okay.
And
James.
Well,
this has been back and forth. Who's going to take it here?
They're both throwing a 4.14 at this point in time. I mean,
here we go.
Oh, I cannot believe you threw the second dart.
I that's what I'm saying. Why not take your opportunity at the 215s there? Just,
That's a mistake.
I think you try to get rid of him.
Is that the mistake that's going to cost him?
Yeah.
Division 2.
If that's a mistake, that I would just.
I mean, this is a big dart right here. Big dart. And it goes outside on the Maloney double. That's why you don't shoot it. And James now.
Okay, if he doesn't get rid of this 15. I mean, you got to get the point lead, but you got to get rid of this 15 too.
First start leaves so much to be desired. Oh no. Yep, that's wow. Worst time.
I think we're all speechless here.
I mean, this isn't over, but that James has to put a lot of pressure on Rich and hope that Rich misses bowls.
That's just 100%
good
nerves.
Start. He's got to take out the 15. Yep. I mean, Rich, do you hit 3 bowls to win the CSC Challenger Series Division 2 title or not?
Yep. Yep. Nerves is crazy. We'll see if he can put this away nonchalant.
And there it is. Rich Sterbenz comes back from down 8-5 to win the CSC Challenger Series Division 2 title. $2,500 to the Floridian. And
you see James was right there to
yep.
give him some love, and you see the crowd giving him some love no matter what. He's
Absolutely.
not happy. You can see him walking off, but you know what? He's
Congratulations, Rich.
Congratulations, Rich, but congratulations to James for making it here. And yeah, he's going to be upset himself. Probably not for just tonight, but probably for a week. To be honest, it's probably going to be like that. But at the end of the day, Richard Sterbenz came out and did the dang thing on a double dip. Congrats to him.
Yeah, hats off. He shot fantastic there at the end. Down 8-5, and to be able to hold it together to come back and win is huge. So hats off to Rich. James, you shot phenomenal. You're gonna kick yourself, and you should, just to make sure that you learn and don't do that again. The missed 15 on dart 3, on the quick dart, the round previous, you had your opportunities and didn't hit that, but Rich, you took advantage of the opportunities you were given, and hats off to you. James, proud of you. Indy is proud of you. Made the finals of Division 2, King seat. Just everyone gets double dip from time to time. It happens to the best of them.
It's fitting that it ended like this. How about this? Richard Sterbenz, 4.47. James Edwards, 4.49. That's just how close it was tonight, folks. It was a back and forth duel, and all season. I mean, yeah, you fantastic all the way through. That's season 5 of the CSC Challenger Series.
Hey, thanks to all 600 of you that have watched along with us tonight. That's awesome. That's a huge number for our last stream of the season. What a season. It started off great with the great promo from Nick. Hats off for that. Good luck next year, upping that game.
Good luck, buddy.
We got the women's cricket series coming up next. I cannot wait for that, bud. Do you have a pick right off the gate, off of the qualified players? It's tough.
It's going to be tough because you're having that mixed aspect, and they can pick their opponent each week. So it'll be interesting to see who each person brings, especially Chrissy Grimmel, Cheyenne Richards, Donna Gay. I mean, Olivia Terry, same thing. I'm going to go Cheyenne is going to surprise some people, definitely, because of who she could bring.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Really looking forward to it.
It'll be great.
Fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be good times. But man,
December 11th is when it starts, folks. Yeah. December 11th,
and then February 26th is when the CSC Challenger Series comes back for season number 6. Wow. So you'll want to be there for that one,
right around the corner.
Yep. So if you guys want to hang out with us over the next month, Will with USA Darts has some stuff coming up. We got Seacoast this weekend, right?
Seacoast Open this weekend. I'll be there. Sean will be joining me remotely. How about that? Yeah. So looking forward to that one. Maybe we'll get some other people on the mic as well. But yeah, we got that. I've got Stupid Juice as well. And then if you want to join along on To The Point streaming, do that.
Absolutely. Tuesdays and trips are going to be the 18th.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so we'll have that. So you guys get to see us plenty still. You know how you know where to find us.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, folks. It's been a fantastic season. Don't forget to just join our Facebook page if you haven't liked and followed, which I don't know why you haven't. Do so because we got more stuff coming your way.
Yeah, guys, have an absolutely wonderful rest of your week and weekend, and we'll see you this weekend and beyond. From Sean Green, Will Stewart, Nick Teixeira, Partners Promoting Darts, and USA Darts. Thanks for having us. Season 5. That's a wrap. Congratulations, Rich.
See you guys later. Take care.